Superman is widely regarded as the most powerful hero on Earth, being of near limitless strength, speed, and invulnerability. For decades, he has stood as the ultimate guardian against threats both terrestrial and cosmic. Yet in the sprawling world of Metropolis, where titans clash and gods walk among mortals, threats aren't always measured in muscle or destruction. Some arise quietly, with a childlike grin and an ingenious touch, proving that brains can sometimes threaten brawn. Perhaps no one embodies this dynamic better than the Toyman. Winslow's shot known to the world as Toyman isn't what you'd expect from a criminal mastermind. In his early days, Shot was a brilliant toy maker, bringing smiles to the faces of countless children and adults with his whimsical inventions. But after a series of betrayals, both personal and professional, his benign fascination with toys was warped. The world that once celebrated his creativity cast him aside, and the playful innocence of playthings became the weaponry of a brilliant but wounded mind. He turned toys into traps and fun into fear. Unlike many foes Superman faces, Toyman lacks superhuman abilities. He can't lift buildings or fly through the sky. So, when Shot sets his sights on the Man of Steel, he does so not with brute force, but with elaborate plans, deft trickery, and above all, psychological warfare. Toyman delights in weaving puzzles, deadly games, and traps so intricate that not even Superman's formidable powers guarantee success. In one of their earliest encounters, Superman arrived at what appeared to be an abandoned amusement park on the edge of the city. It was a playground of memories, but beneath the garish facade, every ride was a death trap. Toyman's command center, hidden within the faux innocence of a carousel, allowed him to maneuver his deadly inventions with the flick of a switch. As one of Superman's close friends was ensnared in a mechanical web, it became clear that this was no ordinary rescue. Every move Superman made risked triggering further calamity. Toyman isn't just dangerous because of his gadgets. It's the unpredictability and obsessiveness with which he operates. For Superman, accustomed to foes who attack head-on, Toyman poses an unsettling challenge, a villain who strikes at the heart, not just the body. Shot's knowledge of machinery, coupled with his ability to anticipate his enemies' reactions, means that victory often depends not on who is stronger, but on who is smarter, quicker, and more adaptable. At the heart of every encounter lies a question. How does a man as powerful as Superman counter a villain whose main weapon is the mind? Sometimes Toyman's schemes are built around exploiting Superman's very virtues as compassion. His refusal to endanger innocence, his unwavering sense of hope. Toyman sets the stage, filling it with ticking bombs disguised as harmless teddy bears, or robot soldiers dressed as tin soldiers marching through Main Street. With civilians in peril and time running out, Superman is forced to think fast. Often having to save lives without knowing what twist Toyman has planned next. The conflict is dramatic, but it's also deeply personal. Toyman, for all his brilliance, is a tragic figure. There's always a sense that he's playing for recognition, for validation from a world that dismissed him. Superman recognizes this, and thus, their battles often dance on the line between confrontation and a desperate bid for connection. In a memorable encounter, Toyman constructed a mechanical city populated with lifelike androids performing mundane routines. His message to Superman was clear. Even if I cannot shape the real world, I can rule a world of my own making. Superman, understanding his adversary's pain, tries as much to reason with him as to stop him. But Toyman's intelligence means that, even when he loses the battle, he rarely loses the war, survives, escapes, and returns with newer, more fiendish inventions, sometimes aligning with other supervillains, other times working alone. He adapts, and that adaptability is what makes him both a continual threat and a tragic presence in Superman's tapestry of foes. In the grand parade of Superman's adversaries, Toyman may seem unimposing, overshadowed by giants like Lex Luthor or Doomsday. But his legacy is a testament to the idea that even the mightiest hero is not invulnerable to the machinations of the mind. Against the backdrop of Metropolis, Toyman serves as a reminder: power isn't always about strength, it's about imagination, determination, and, sometimes, the capacity to surprise even the world's greatest superhero. In the end, Superman and Toyman are locked in a perpetual game. One stands for hope, the other for manipulation. One wields strength, the other wit. It's a contest that proves you don't need to be super to be a formidable adversary. And as long as Toyman's imagination endures, Superman will never truly rest easy forever, vigilant against the next ingenious trap set behind a painted smile.